We can change the world. You guys can change the world. We can make people listen to what needs to be done, the right thing that needs to be done.
Hi, I really want to thank the Let's Help community for the way you responded to yesterday's video in which I explained what was going on with Nowzad in Afghanistan. The plea of Farthing trying to get out of the country with all his dogs and all his cats and all his staff, the Afghan staff that have been working for them for so many years, is completely heartbreaking and is really worthy of our efforts and our understanding and our love and support. So I really want to thank you for the way you got involved yesterday. Many of the Let's Help community donated extensively and heavily to his cause and lobbied on behalf of Nowzad in front of the UK members of parliament. Somebody asked me yesterday what meant MP. MP is member of parliament. So I'm going to leave you with some updates straight from Kabul. Penn is going through a lot at the moment, and there are so many things in the air that he needs to sort out. But I'm really happy to say that apparently the lobbying is working. Today he was mentioned, and Nowzad was mentioned at the parliament, and Prime Minister Boris Johnson has given the go-ahead to say that they're going to do everything they can to get them out.
Just to think of him, does he agree with me that we have to do everything we can to support those who have supported us, like Royal Marine Farthing and his Nowzad charity of veterinary staff and their immediate family who now need safe passage back to the UK?
Mr. Speaker, I think, like many of us, I have been extensively lobbied on behalf of the excellent work done by Mr. Farthing. I'm well aware of his cause, all the wonderful things that he has done. And for animals in Afghanistan, I can tell my old friend that we will do everything we can to help Mr. Farthing and others who face particular difficulty like himself.
But as I said, there are so many things that need to be ironed out, so many things that need to be planned. I put myself into Penn's shoes, and I'm sure he's going through a lot at the moment. But he's not alone. He has an army of people around him and supporting him on the keyboards all around the world. And I'm pretty sure, and really hopeful that it's going to be okay. And then in the end, it's going to be okay. In any case, here you have Penn from Kabul telling the situation that they're going through. This is his last 3 live streams. Things are changing rapidly, and he needs our support. Please watch this Penn Farthing from Nowzad in Kabul.
Hello, everybody. It absolutely fucking desperate times. Kaisa, my wife, Nadja, the country manager, she's 34 weeks pregnant, and a little boy, year and a half old, Ibrahim, were told to get to Kabul airport ready for a flight out of Afghanistan. They made their way there. When they got to the gate, they were told to get to the crowds. They were crushed at the gate trying to get in. The British military and the Americans were on the other side of that gate, and they fucking refused to come out and get my wife and obviously our 34-week pregnant country manager. Boris Johnson, you get your shit together. I am absolutely furious. They are now out on the streets of Kabul at night trying to get back here. Right? This is a complete cluster. This is the biggest cluster. And if they get injured or hurt, I am holding you 1,000% responsible. I have no idea where they are right now. We will not be leaving if they get here safely. We will not be leaving here again until that airport is secured and you can get into it. Don't you dare send another expat or any of these innocent Afghans to that airport to try and get them in through the thousands of desperate people that are trying to get in there. You have not got a grip of this. Your military does not have a grip of this. And if I ever find out who that QRF commander is, who would not open the gate to get 2 women and a young boy inside, I am furious. I need to calm down, but I will calm down when they are back here safely. If you're watching this, Nowzad supporters, then please share it with everybody. I will let you know as soon as I hear where they are. But Boris Johnson and his government and the Americans, that absolute snake Joe Biden, you are responsible for this. Absolutely responsible. Saying you had no regrets about the withdrawal, you have totally fucked this up. Absolutely furious. I'm sorry swearing everybody, I truly am. As soon as I find out where Kaiser and Nadra are and little Ibrahim, I will let you all know, okay? Unbelievable, right? Please post and share this wide. Thank you. Okay, everybody, news. They've managed to obviously get away from that gate. They tried to get into another secure British location, a place called the Barren. They could not get in. The Taliban control one part of it on the road. The British military are down the other end of the road, and in between are thousands of Afghans. And they were expected to walk through the middle of that throng to get to the Barren. They've now managed to get to another secure location. They're safe, they're well, they're incredibly distressed and upset. Whilst I've just had obviously an update from them as well, whilst they were in that crush, people were groping them, they were pushing them. Little Ibrahim was absolutely so distressed. They are not going to attempt to get to that gate again. All right, so Boris Johnson, Biden, you have just made now yourselves another problem, okay? Because I said I was staying here till you get my staff out. We are definitely staying here. We are not going to move to that location at all until there are 1,000% guarantees that we will be safe doing so. Because I am safer here, all right? We are safer here at our place at Nowzad. You have not got a grip of that airport. If I hear on the radio or the TV one more time that the airport is secure, it's not. Absolutely not. And for them to try and be evacuated and have to be groped, pushed and crushed to get to the gate and then refused by the British soldiers and the American soldiers on the other side to open it, all of those soldiers need to grow a pair. Absolutely disgusted with them. They should not be wearing the beret of Her Majesty's British Forces if they're not prepared to open that gate for a pregnant woman. You've got to be joking. I'm disgusted with this whole operation. It is a cluster from start to finish. So, Boris, get a grip right now. Okay? There is nothing else. Okay? Get it done. I'll let you know if I hear any more, but they're in a safe location now, and I think they're probably going to stay there tonight. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Kabul. Kaiser is safe. Najwa and her little one are safe. It was a bit of a desperate day yesterday. I apologise for the swearing yesterday in my video. I was a little bit upset, so I do apologise about that. I should have had a little bit more control. Just to correct a few facts, I think, just so everybody knows exactly what happened yesterday. So Kaiser and Nadra, our country manager, were told to go to the airport. They were given their evacuation flights by their embassies. Nadra's American, Kaiser's Norwegian. So they were told to go to the airport. When they got there, sadly, there was just thousands and thousands of desperate Afghans also, and other expats, trying to get into the airport. And that, obviously, just throng of people trying to get into the airport, it was just never going to work. The outside of the airport is not controlled. It was a little bit crazy. I think it's probably like a Glastonbury night when the main stage is going or something. So they managed to get out. We've obviously, I did what I seem to be doing a lot at the moment, ranting and raving. But yeah, they are safe now. So, and I hope the British government, the Americans, are now fully aware of the absolutely disastrous situation that's happening at the airport. I've got to say to all of you, your messages were absolutely amazing yesterday. I know later on I'm going to get Kaiser on just so she can say thank you to you all for the love and just the care that you all show. Honestly, totally, we saw what was going on And I don't think anybody could have actually predicted the Taliban would take Afghanistan as quickly as they did. So this morning, I believe that Parliament are reconvening to talk about the disaster that's occurring now, the humanitarian disaster that's occurring here in Afghanistan. So this fight's not over. We have not yet been given safe passage for our Afghan staff to be relocated from here to the UK. And I've got to say, I can't tell you what the total is yet, because seriously, we have just not had enough time to actually sit down and check all this out. But you guys are, I don't have words. I seriously do not have words for the love that is being shown towards Nowzad team to get them out of Afghanistan. If I could, I would buy every single one of you a beer, but I think I'm going to be a very poor person if I did that. You guys are absolutely, I will never ever forget this. The compassion that's been shown by so many people is just, well, I just don't have words for it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do keep donating, because any funds raised, remember, I've still got all the animals to get out of here. I can't tell you where we're aiming to go, because I've been told that I've got to keep that 100% secret until it happens. But we're working on that as well, okay? So don't think I forgot about the animals. I most definitely haven't. But obviously, the priority first thing is to get the visas for our our Afghan staff to go to the UK. So obviously, I need the government to actually say they can do that. We can change the world. You guys can change the world. And I truly believe that. We can make people listen to what needs to be done, the right thing that needs to be done. We're safe. Everybody is safe at the moment. The Taliban are actually living next door to us, but they haven't come round yet. So we're all good. We're not going to try and get to the airport again until we have actually seen evidence that the outside of the airport is secure. And then hopefully, we will have some news that our staff are able to be repatriated to the United Kingdom, where you guys, with your fundraising, have absolutely blown us away. Just with the people, the messages. So we're going to use that money to get our animals out of here. All the crates you can see, and you can probably hear one of them moaning away in the background there. And obviously to where we're going, to have another new shelter built, and then we'll decide what happens with Nowzad after that. After I've had a little bit of a break and a few bottles of red wine. Yeah. Google Ascend Athletics. Google Women for Afghan Women, and ask them, what can you do to help? Who can you email? Who can you pester in the United States to get just 400 vulnerable women? That's it, 400. That's nothing. Absolutely nothing. 400 vulnerable women to America and get them the heck out of this country. All right? So I love you all to bits. I said I can't thank you enough. I seriously cannot thank this Nowzad family enough. You might not realize it directly, but your email, your tweet, your Facebook message, and your Insta, whatever Insta is, your message could make a difference for an Afghan woman for a new life, away from persecution, away from abuse, away from just no future. Actually give them a shot at having the lives that you and me all enjoy. So please just take the time, 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. If you can afford an hour, that would be absolutely amazing. And if you ever meet me and you tell me you did an hour's worth of typing to people, I will definitely buy you a beer whenever I see you, okay? Let's get these women out of here. No one should have to go through this. And we, as the West, we created this mess. So whilst our politicians, I know some of them are still on holiday or not, haven't really engaged with what's happening in Afghanistan, you guys have. All right? You're just absolutely amazing. All right? You're going to make the difference for these women, all right? And for Nowzad staff. So please, New Zealand there, bug New Zealand, all right? Everybody, bug a country. I think obviously at the moment now we've got the message through to England. We're still working our staff, but America, Canada, Australia, Norway, everywhere. Bug them, tweet them, Facebook message them, Instagram them, and ask Ascend Athletics, ask Women for Afghan Women, What can you do to get these women out of this country? So I love you all to bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just gob off on Facebook and on TV and radio at the minute. But you're the ones who are making a difference. The amount of notice now that we are getting because of the volume of support from people out there, it truly does actually give me a lot of faith in humanity. The real power is with the people. You guys are making the difference. So I love you lots. You're all amazing. And hopefully today we might have some good news. We want them to mention us in Parliament. We want them to say, yes, they're going to help the Nowzad staff. Please share this post as soon as you can. Share it with your friends and family. And if you know someone who's got some time this morning, get them to obviously message our MPs, but also message those two organisations, Ascend Athletics and Women for Afghan Women. And let's get 400 women over to the States, to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, Finland. All these countries had a role in the mess that is now here in Afghanistan. Croatia, Turkey, they were all here. All of them were here and they've all left. So they all have a responsibility for what's going on here. All right, and sitting there, not saying anything, not being committed to these people, then, yeah, let's message them. Let's get these women, let's get innocent people out of here, okay? Thank you so much. Thanks so much. I'm going for a cup of tea. All right? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Ben is a super brave guy. He's one of the bravest guys in animal rescue I've ever met. I mean, this guy is a hero. And I'm absolutely sure he's not going to leave a sinking ship before all his people, before all his staff is repatriated. This is not a guy that is going to leave anybody behind. Not the animals, not the dogs, not the cats, not the people. So I'm pretty sure that the lobbying that we're doing in the end is gonna be very effective. So share this video, continue writing to the members of parliament as he said, and let's make this work. This guy deserves a medal. In my book, he's an incredible, super brave guy that has dedicated his life to save animals one by one. Just that, from a war zone. Unbelievable. He deserves all our praise. This is a hero. We need to help him. Okay, thanks a lot. Please share this video. Let's get Nowzad out of Kabul.